welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Adekunle Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so the very first episode of the Bbnaija Level Up reunion was aired today, and I know a lot of you were disappointed. Yes, but was I disappointed? No, because I've been an avid watcher of the show for the past how many years, so I know that the very first day of the reunion is not always, there's nothing really that happens. It's either they are doing what the housemate has been through so far, what they've been able to achieve, or they are reintroducing the housemates again. Well, this season, they decided to give us a recap of what happened in South Africa. Yes, guys, they took us down memory lane, how the housemates got together, what they did, activities they engaged in, and in between all those, they were asked, different questions. Yes, guys. Now, you all remember that when they went for that South African trip, there were cameras, and I know a lot of people were speculating, oh, this person is having a reality show, this person was having a reality show. Well, now you've got the answer. It was actually the Big Brother crew. They were filming it because they were to use it, or they had to use it for the reunion. Yes, guys. So we saw them from the hotel where they were lodged here in Nigeria, Lagos to be precise. How they got into the plane, how they got to Cape Town. Yes, guys. The various activities that they engaged in. Is it paragliding? Yes, they did that. They also did the skydiving. They did a whole lot of activities. They went on top of a mountain. They tasted wine at the Simon wine, something like that. Like, it was fun, like we already know. We saw them, this time around, not through our phones, but through our screens, our big screens. Yes, guys. And we saw them answer some various questions. Yes, guys. Questions like, who have you gotten to know better during the trip? Who do you think is the most pretentious person? Who do you think is a user? Which housemates do you think will never talk to each other again? These are some of the questions they answered. Yes, guys. Well, when they asked about, who you've gotten to know better, Kes said he's gotten to know Daniela, and I think Daniela, Chichi, Chumsy said Saif, Rachel, Deji said Kes, Fam Savvy, Christy O, Beauty, Groovy said Bella, Shex, Fina, Hermes, Chichi said she's cool with everybody. Yes, guys. Fina said Bella and Shex. Yes, and of course, when they were asked which housemates do you think won't talk to each other ever again? The others were not they were really evasive with their answers. They were like, oh, they don't think so because you don't know what might happen in the next 10, 20, 30 years. Like, you can never say never, right? With people and people that bear grudges or are beefing each other down, things can change. Well, it's only Deji that said Giddy Fire and Amaka. Now, when I heard that, my curiosity heightened. I wanted to know, aside for what we saw happen in the show, is there something else that happened between these two? I mean, coupled with the fact that, even at Fina's birthday, we saw, what Giddy Fire said. Is there something we are not privy to? I'm seriously looking forward to the reunion to get answers to all of this. Yes, guys. Now, when they were asked who are the housemates that you think are the pretentious ones, the likes of Brian and the rest said, you know what? Some of the things they saw people exhibit in the house, they came out of the house and it's a whole different game altogether. Bella said, you know what, for her, she doesn't feel like anybody can pretend for 72 days. Doyin said, see, I don't know these people before the house, and it would be kind of unfair for me to actually say they're pretending or not. Amaka now said, oh, she thinks she's the one that is pretentious. Then she goes ahead to explain what she means. But even in her explanations, I still feel like maybe she didn't get the question. Like, when you say somebody is pretentious, that's not a good thing, is it? That's not a good thing. Anyways, away from that, they were also asked who do you think is a user or who used somebody in the house. Some of them were like, I don't think anybody used anybody. Kes was like, I did not use anybody, nobody used me. Fina was like, you know what? I don't pay attention to those things. And Chizzy was like, Doyin uses me and only Doyin gets to use me and I use Dorian. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Then Farm Service said Amaka. He actually felt like he was used by Amaka. I wanted him to like go ahead to explain what he means by all that, but I mean, yeah, I guess we'll have our answers at the reunion. Yes, and for Bella and Shex, their love was loving. They were like, you know what? Bella was like, here, the fact that she has to, got to spend more time with Shex, that's like part of her highlights. In Nigeria, it was just work, work, work. Same thing with Shex. He said like his highlight is the fact that he gets to spend time with his partner. Like when I heard that, I was like, that's really cute. Yes, guys. And then, Five said his own highlight was, seeing things on social media and then living and experiencing these things and it's not the same. And Fina was like, everything is a highlight for her. Dotun was like, a lot, he did a lot of things that he wouldn't have done, and it's his first time leaving Nigeria, coming to a country where they speak a different language from his. Like everybody was having fun, even though Adekunle hinted that it was, the trip was like going back to Big Brother's house again, like there was tension. So I really wanted him to go like deeper into that and explain to us what is causing the tension and all that. Even Brian also hinted on some people beefing each other. I think we already have an idea who and who were beefing each other and all that. So basically that was the episode today. Then they took us back to the house, gave us some of the highlights, their fights, the tears and all that. So basically that was what today was all about. I actually did enjoy the white party they did on the yacht. Yes, it was super, super fun, like watching it, and also the soundtrack they put. I don't know who sang that song, but I love it. It was giving. I was literally like nodding my head to the rhythm. I enjoyed that part. Yes, guys, I enjoyed the fact that they all did have fun, but it was somehow seeing Fina and Groovy. They were like tight. Like whatever game they were having at that point was giving. Like anytime the camera panned on them, you would see both of them together, just like Bella and Shex. Like, anyways, it wasn't meant to be, so isn't it? Get your ass together. Okay, so that was it at the reunion. Like, looking back, at some of the things they did in the house, I'm sure if they were watching, they would be kind of like shy. Looking at all those kisses that they showed, I'm like, oh my goodness, some of these people need to improve on their kissing game, but it is what it is. That was it. Were you disappointed? Like, if you were disappointed, don't be, because that's how it always is. If you've been watching the reunion back to back, you should know that by now. So somebody like me, I already know that, okay, this is what it's gonna be. Yes. And yes, on that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.